Hey, I'm only a year late on doing this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you the best I can on a video on how to do this lure. Okay, I'm going to set this here. Let me see if I can. I need to have my son help me, really. Let's see. Will this work like this? Okay. I think I need to zoom in a little bit. Let's try this. Beep. All right. First thing, whatever side that you swing on, okay? I'm just gonna say that for me, it's the right side, all right? You're always going to swing the lure on the right side, okay? And you're always going to pull the lure across the left side, okay? Does that make sense? You always want the bird coming to the same side, okay? Then when the bird passes you, let's say we're doing it like this, on this side, right? Then we come by, you swing, bird goes by, you're facing it again, always on the right side, okay? Now, the next thing, I'm gonna shorten this up. Okay, we're swinging here, okay? You do not have the lure sweep down, okay? You'll see a lot of people do that. They pull down, okay? They swing like this, and then they come like this, and they let it go down. Don't, because that can cause the bird to go into the ground, okay? So what you're gonna do is, I don't know if this is easy to see. I'll show you my leg, okay? Okay. The side that's on, which is the right side, you're going to step forward towards the bird with your right leg. Just a little bit, doesn't have to be over exaggerate. You're gonna step forward, okay? So you're swinging, you're gonna step, okay? Then what you're gonna do is, before the bird gets there, you're throwing the lure up to, like the bird would catch it, understand? You're tossing it to the bird, okay? Then when the bird, it's a feel, you know what I mean? So you're gonna toss it up to the bird, and then when it comes there, you're going to pull with your left hand, okay? Now some people call it like pulling a lawnmower or pulling a chainsaw, okay? So you're gonna toss this up with your right hand, and you're gonna let go, okay? This hand's out for just a minute. So we're tossing it up, and then we're pulling, okay? As we pull, we're turning our body like this. Does that make sense? Swing, toss, pull, okay? Does that make sense? All right? Again, right side, you're stepping with it. What you've done is you've opened your body up to the bird. The bird's always coming to the left side. And when we do this, we're pulling across our face, okay? So it's across. It's not coming down where the bird can get hurt, okay? So right here, we step towards the bird, we toss it to the bird, and we pull it, okay? Now, let me do it from this way, from the back side, okay? Here, we step forward, come bring it to the bird, and then we pull it across. As we pull it across, see how it's swinging above us? And then we reach up and grab it with our right hand, and we're right back to where we were. Then we step, toss it to the bird, pull. See? Grab it. Okay, and you're ready again. Step. Present to the bird, pull it. Okay? And then bring it like that. I hope that makes sense. So the other thing is you want it to be arm's length, okay? And then in the middle is where you're gonna grab. Okay. Sometimes people they make the mistake here's where you make a mistake a lot of times, okay? Just remember, when you step, a lot of times what people do is they bring it up there and then they pull it with this hand. You've got to let go with this hand, okay? You gotta release it and pull that across. And see how it keeps going around? Like that. Then you reach up and grab it with your hand. You like that. So you step, present it to the bird, pull. And if you mess up, you just keep swinging. Remember, the bird's gone, right? The bird's already passed over. So if you get tangled up, stop it, let it hit the ground, pick it back up, and just get it going again, okay? If the bird, this is for later on, but if the bird goes and goes straight up above you and hovers, what you do is you helicopter above you, like this. You helicopter above you, and if it comes down, then you go, it'll miss it, okay? But then the bird should move on, and then you go back to this. So again, we're stepping towards the bird with the right foot, or whatever side you're swinging on, and then we're pulling across, okay? That's the only place that bird's allowed to come across, is the left side, always. When you turn this way, no matter which way you come, you're always facing the bird, it's always left side. That way the bird never makes a mistake. Because what happens is sometimes people, they pull it this way. Well, the bird's like, well, shit, what side am I supposed to go on? Okay, and then when you do that, you get all messed up, okay? So you need to practice, step, present to the bird, let go, pull. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, call me, we can talk about it. Okay, my number is 816-560-5681. 816-560-5681. I hope that I don't know, I'm sure I'm probably leaving a step out, but that gives you an idea, okay? Again, swinging on the right, present to the bird as you step, and then pull. The biggest mistake I see is people still holding on with that right hand, all right? You gotta let go with that right hand and then pull it through. Sometimes it feels weird in the beginning because if you're not used to pulling with your left hand, but that makes a difference. And also practice, and the lure doesn't have to be 10 foot long, okay? It's usually arm length, and then you grab in the middle. We make some where that's, we use a tennis ball in your left hand, then you have a giant swivel in the middle, a giant Sampo swivel, and then that swivel's tied on up to the lure, which is also another tennis ball with feathers on it, like a pigeon wing or something like that. And that's about the right distance as your arm's length. It doesn't, like I said, doesn't have to be this long, because like this lure I got in my hand is like, shit, I don't know, 15 feet of line, which is bullshit. And this is kind of the wrong lure to do it with. I mean, you can do it with any lure. All right, I hope I'm not rambling on, I usually do. But I hope that will help, and I hope that makes sense. Again, swinging on one side, present to the bird, pull through, and the bird always comes to the left side. That way there's no mistakes. And because we've seen a bird hit the dirt, because people swing down. You'll notice people swing down, and that's not good. And also, I'll see if I can find on Instagram, I think I have one of Jackson doing it, and it kind of shows it. He does a real good job of it. Okay, I have rambled on way too much. Again, call me if you need to. I hope this helps. Bye.